Appreciate y'all checking in with No Flag Radio. I'm your host, P. Anybody do sit-ups and shit? We got a little something different today. On the Wednesday behavior. Move the popper stopper, so let's see how it go today. Hope it don't sound fucked up. Today we talking about a $12 million settlement as a symbolic victory versus going to a grand jury and going to a trial and handling this Breonna Taylor case properly, like it should be done, and punishing and or killing the officers who killed her as justice. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you know when I'm dropping. Don't forget to fuck with the Teespring. My swipe is right. Go check it out. All new classics. Keeping shit coming for ya. Fuck with me. And for those that don't know, fuck with my Twitter as _PDGAF. If you fuck with my Twitter, you can get a 15% coupon off anything in my store. If you just retweet my pinned message, you can get an automatic coupon. So I'm giving you money to spend with your boy. Paying you back a little bit to spend with your boy. So fuck with that. Fuck with me on that Twitter shit. You know what I mean? But like I said, man, today we talking about this $12 million blood money that came out of the civil case of Breonna Taylor. And most people are setting a tone of, hey, yo, this shit don't mean black bodies have a price. Don't get giddy, America. It don't mean that all these cases are going to be just civil cases and that just be it. Don't get giddy, America. I like that. It don't mean that you don't get to enact punishment for race soldiering. Don't get giddy, America. When people are paid by the state taxpayers to do a job and they go out illegally killing people, shooting at people with intent to kill them, don't get giddy. Motherfucker, reforms like letting the police in the neighborhood live around people that they have been victimizing, that's not justice. We talked about that. I got at motherfuckers on Twitter about that big time. Like, look, letting the motherfucking police, because that's one of the things that came out of this was a reform, talking about the police get to live around the people that they've been assaulting out there in Louisville. They get to live around them now. And that's a reform? No, hell no. I do not want them motherfuckers as my neighbor. That's not justice. So there is no reform. Don't get giddy. You can't reform these motherfuckers. The sun has to burn these motherfuckers up off the earth. They have to be killed off the earth, dog. That's the only reform that's going to be happening to these types of motherfuckers, dog, that do shit like this in these white supremacist gangs and white supremacist entities like the race soldiering units. They have to be killed off the earth. That's the only thing that's going to make them go away. Reform don't work. So don't get giddy, right? This is the shit we're going through. These are our standards, okay? These are the standards that we're setting out of this, and this is the pro-black narrative that we're setting out of this, and it's good, okay? I like to see that, my people. I love to see it. What that symbolizes to the greater United States population is that black people are not going to let you tell them what their lives are worth. They're going to tell you what their lives are worth. Motherfucker, we're going to tell the dirtbags of this white supremacist judicial and policing system out here what our lives are worth. You don't get to just set a price on it, set a number on it, and then that's what no. We're telling you. You see what I'm saying? You understand? We pay into this system. Therefore, we're transacting. There goes that word again. We're transacting with this system at all points of encounter, even with the police. So the transaction is not a settlement. That's not the transaction. The transaction is the activity, the justice being handed down. And it's non-negotiable. They're seeing now, as we are keeping the narrative going that it's non-negotiable. When stuff like this happens, it's non-negotiable that the justice be the greater conversation. It's good. I love to see us on code like that. I love it. I love it. It's either you produce justice or we tearing this motherfucker up type shit is going on. You see what I'm saying? So as far as the civil case, it's just a symbolic victory. They had the boy Crump come out. Y'all see him in the flip. They had the boy Crump come out today saying, hey, look, we want this case to go to trial. And at the minimum, manslaughter charges. And I don't like that. I don't like that. He didn't have to pad his comment about letting this go to trial with him virtue signaling, hey, we'll take manslaughter charges. No, fool. Shut your civil attorney ass up. He's not a criminal attorney anyway. Shut your civil attorney ass up. You don't need to be virtue signaling to no damn grand jury pool out there or to anybody in public about this case beyond the civil case. You don't need to be trying to opine about anything. There's enough evidence, you civil case motherfucker, you civil case idiot. We got enough evidence to fucking handle these people for real. There's enough evidence to prove that the LMPD, these three officers, Cosgrove, Mattingly, and Hankerson, they need jail time or death. There's enough evidence to prove that these motherfuckers did wrong. The wrong that they did. There's enough evidence to prove that. You understand? They tried to criminalize Breonna Taylor by presenting a bogus plea deal to her ex-boyfriend. Shout out to Sam Aguiar for posting that up a couple weeks ago, getting on them. Like, hold up, they putting this bogus ass deal out trying to make Breonna look like some madam of a narcotics industry. She's a simple working woman, right? So it's enough evidence and enough dirt piled up on these folk to where they're basically telegraphing that they're guilty. So run that shit through the court system. Don't sit up and try to be no bitch ambulance chaser like punk ass Crump, mushmouthing his way through some press session. Motherfucker, get the case together that proves that the shit is bullshit. To give them weakness, to show weakness, motherfucker, is dumb. We got proof on our side. We proved that the warrants were shaky. We proved that those warrants that were approved by the judge were shaky. That's judicial malfeasance. We proved the police wildly fired into the house and into houses of the neighbors and all that shit. That's illegal to do. Now, her boyfriend, Kenneth Walker, peace to his heart, the brother Kenneth Walker, he was like, man, look, his lawyers got on it like, hold up, nah. These motherfuckers, I didn't shoot at them. I didn't shoot them and injure them and then they shot. Motherfucker, they injured themselves by shooting so fucking wildly. His lawyers is now pressing that point. So this is other stuff that is going to be presented to the grand jury. That's a big bullet getting removed out of their chamber because it says that their whole impetus for shooting was some rage-based bullshit. It was just them being on some rage-based bullshit, and it's a bogus reasoning for them to shoot. So this is for all the marbles. The case is for all the marbles out there in Kentucky. My people out there in Kentucky, I want y'all to stay on that AG's head out there about y'all's system in play. I'm going to reach out to the Jacory Arthur, too, because he's the, one of the new council members out there. I'm going to reach out to him, too, because, I just want to see what he has planned on the council side in Louisville as well. But this shit needs to be handled. It don't need to be talked down to and have weak speak around it. You understand? This is an easy-ass win. And we know this morning, the Attorney General Cameron, about 10 a.m., I guess that was Kentucky time, he presented his case to the grand jury that's going to decide whether Cosgrove, Hankerson, and Madley bitch asses are going to be indicted And he need to bring that work, man. He need to bring that work. He put out a statement a week ago talking about the investigation. It's going to take time and all that shit. But it don't take time when somebody murders somebody white. It don't never take time when somebody do something to them and they white. Or if somebody white is doing the murdering, it don't never take no time. What do they get? They get a stay of execution. They get bail. They get Burger King. All sorts of shit. You know what I'm saying? So this guy Cameron, he been dragging his feet long enough to me. He been dragging his feet long enough. So today was his day to show up. So I want to let y'all know that this is what happened today. And hey, man, what he gonna do about it? We need to see. He's a swirling Negro. So I don't know how far we can trust him, y'all. We'll say that. You know what I'm saying? He's a swirling Negro. So you know how that shit go. You know, there was a story about how people were jumping on his engagement to his white wife and how he wasn't feeling good about it. People was jumping on him. So he might use this case to offload some anger that he has about black people. Ain't no telling where he gonna go with this. He might use it as an occasion to say, now I'm gonna get them black people back. They got mad at my engagement to my wife. So I don't know, man. You can't blame black people for your choice of woman, dog. I mean, you got to be able to separate that shit. You understand? That's just what it is. Me personally, I don't trust nobody who has a non-black spouse and they black off GP. That's just how I don't trust them. I don't trust them. That's just me. Me and a few other people. But irrespective of that, we need to watch this dude. We still need to watch him. You know what I mean? Like, we could not trust him, but we still got to watch him. I saw a story the other day, maybe about a week ago as well, where Donald Trump is thinking about making AG Cameron a member of the Supreme Court, selecting him to the Supreme Court. And that would mean more bullshit heaped on to anybody black having to deal with a Supreme Court case if he on some fuck shit. You know what I'm saying? Just think about it. Just think about how this case comes out. How this case comes out is going to be how the Supreme Court shit turn out if Trump is in a position to actually select people for the Supreme Court. He's putting him up there. So, you know, we got to see if this guy's the guy that's going to play ball with race soldiering police units and their punk ass little games they try to play. That's what we're looking at. But anyway, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you know when I'm dropping. Yo, don't forget to fuck with my Teespring. You see what we bring. And I hope this post came out good today. I hope the situation with the, the non-popper stopper came out good today. I hope it worked right for us. But I'm going to get at y'all.